Hi everyone, a warm welcome back to the monthly WARNO tournament from SD League. Today we have Tman and Z2 for their second game. Tman playing as the 5th E and Z2 playing as the 4th Motsuchin. Let's have a look at what Z2 has down. I do note that Tman has an attack beacon here, which I assume means he's going to try and push to that side of Charlie. It's going to be difficult against a forward deployment division to get there. Well, he's not going to get there first. He's just not. It's not going to happen. Look at all these forward deployment troops. We've got Strellas, we've got SPG-9s, Jaeger Metis, ATGMs. Good spread, lots coming into Bravo. A few less going into Charlie. Also got something heading over there, probably a Metis or an ATGM. We've got some recon spread out. 3, basically in a defensive pattern, just to get eyes on what's coming in. Jaeger Metis there, looks like it's been moved from this pile and is now going up there. Alpha Clara is going up there as well, and we've got a couple of commands coming in, one going to here and then Bravo, and one going to Foxtrot. Over on the other side of the map, 5th E obviously have those lovely AMX-10s. They are pushing very aggressively. One's going all the way there, the other is trying to get around the back of Charlie. Well, he did say he wanted to go over there. Gazelle Hawk going up to Foxtrot, Gazelle Hawk coming down to Bravo. Grenadiers and a VAB command going to here. And everything else... Oh, there's a couple of units coming down here and a command, but everything else, except one squad, by the looks of it, is going here. I just don't see how this is going to work. Forward deployment stuff, all of this is going to get there long before Tman arrives. Yes, he's going to potentially cut off the reinforcements, but if Z2 plays this well, he can shoot Tman's units in the side as they come down this road. The Gazelle Hawk can provide distraction and stop that, maybe? I mean, I think most of the action is going to happen down here. We're not going to see any action down the bottom. There's an SPG-9, sorry, coming down here. I mean, this is... We'll just zoom in here, I think, because this is where the action is going to be. Oh, there's a couple of Mi-24Ds being called in there, anti-air helicopters. I'm just going to angle ourselves, because I want to keep an eye on that top corner and see if that Gazelle Hot does anything. This Gazelle Hot lining up. Fires, does it get a kill? It does, nice. It gets a kill on a UAZ. Takes out whatever was in it. Does get immediately annihilated, but Z2 is paying attention. He has deployed most of his forces there early. That Gazelle Hot at the top there should be able to see the Jaeger Metis and the Alpha Clara at the top before they deploy. I'm just wondering what's going to happen to these Mistrals coming in the VABs. Jaeger Metis gets one kill immediately, takes out the Metis in the T20. Other VAB goes down. Grenadiers are being engaged. Up at the top, the Gazelle Hot did take out both the Jaeger Metis and the Alpha Clara. And probably will get the command as well if it sees it. Mi-24Ds annihilate those infantry without much effort. Commandos engaging on those Jaeger and the Jaeger Metis. SPG-9 firing from behind. There's a Sapper's Flam going in there now. Mi-24Ds railing on those vehicles as they come in. Jaguar goes in for them. Jaguar gets a kill. Is now being evac'd. Did take fire. This is such a weird opening, Tman. He's got absolutely nothing in that middle point. Everything is here. He's redirecting the Sapper's Flams over to the middle now by the looks of it. Mirage coming in for the other chopper. Does a lot of damage, stuns it. Pretty effective. It should now have to retreat. AMX-30 EBGs. 5 of them. Some of them are badly damaged though. Down here, Flams are winning the fight against the Jaeger. Sicherung's being called in there. Grenadier's being called in there. That command in the middle did survive, by the way. But it is going to go past that AMX-10. Oh, maybe he knows the AMX-10's there because he's moved it into the forest. Mirage going for the MI2 at the top. Should get that kill easily. There it goes. I feel like Tman has cut Z2 off here. He's got his own command coming in at the top there, the VAB command. He's got this command coming in for this bottom point. MiG-29 is in there, going for that Gazelle Hawk. Misses, though. EBG is going hunting. Mi-24D AT2 coming in to take care of those AMXs. There's no anti-air there. Command is in this bottom point, though, currently +1 to Tman. MiG still trying to get that. Oh, it did get it. It got the hot at the back of the map there. Still infantry skirmishing here. The VAB is attacking stuff. One EBG is down. The other one is hiding in the forest. The other's gone into the town in the middle. Mirage is in, going for the MiG-29. MiG-29 is down. Oof. AMX-10 firing in from outside the city. Sappo's Flam coming in this position now. ATGM is almost down. What is going on in this game? This has to be the weirdest opener I've ever seen on this map, but it's almost like I can't decide if it's paying off or not. Z2 still has more units here, but he's holding. I think the thing is, it's completely thrown Z2 off. Just as much as it's completely thrown me off. Grenadier is pushing hard here. I mean, it's stopped any reinforcements for this point, yeah? Mirage is in there. I mean, air superiority is Tman's with the Mirages. Currently +2 to Tman. He has got a command in that top point as well. What is going on? The command obviously never got into this middle point. Lots of reinforcements coming in. Mi-24D anti-air is back in action. More choppers being called in up at the top there. But Tman consolidating his control of the center. What is going on in this game? What a weird opening, but how much has that paid off? It's not just that he's managed to cut off reinforcements to that point. I think it's just completely thrown Z2 off, potentially, as to what to do now. I mean, talk about psychological warfare. Tman controls most of the map. Where do you go? Where do you hit? Where is it safe enough to overwhelm? I mean, technically here, but a lot of that is Strelas. So he's going to struggle against the infantry here. There's more infantry arriving as well. The question is, do you overwhelm Bravo? Do you try and push Foxtrot? Do you try and get back into Charlie? AMX-10 wrecking that T-55, but the T-55 does come out on top eventually. But another EBG was killed there. There's just a stream of reinforcements coming in from Z2's side now. Jaguar HE coming in, going for that chopper. Doesn't quite get the kill this time, though. Got the kill last time on one of those choppers, but doesn't quite get it this time. Might come around for another pass, though. Oh, gets hit by the Strela. Maybe not. Command is dead. The Jaeger got it in Bravo. Surely Z2 is going to take Bravo. Mirage coming in for that Mi-24. Doesn't quite get the missile off on the right angle. FS Einsatzgruppe heading for that VAB. Command vehicle. Another Mirage in again. Surely Z2 is going to take this point. Sapo's flam are damaged. The grenadiers are damaged, but there is another grenadiers coming in. But at the moment, Tman looking pretty secure here. This has been a weird... I mean, it's always a weird map, this one. It's a slow map because all the points in the middle are obviously only worth 1. Slowly, Z2 building up the forces in the center here. But whether it pays off, he should be able to get back in this point eventually, surely. I mean, realistically, Tman doesn't have a lot in there. You know, he's done his big push at the start, and now it's just dribs and drabs coming into different points. Surely, Z2 can pull this back now. Another chopper goes down. HE bomber coming in for those commandos. But there's a lot of Mirage heading for that HE bomber. Oh no, they're going for the chopper. Diving on it, in fact. Wow. That seemed to get really close to the ground there, that Mirage. I think it was just an optical illusion from the angle we're looking at. What is going on in this game? What an opening, Tman. What an opening. Not what I expected to be the outcome of it either. Z2 pretty firmly in control of this point, and I know from experience this point is a nightmare to get back into if it is flooded with stuff from your enemy, especially if there's choppers in play. But Tman has managed to kill most of the choppers, so he's looking pretty strong. Over here from Z2's side, he's making progress into this town. I think Z2 can take this back. I think he can turn this around. His problem is the Mirages that he can't really deal with at the moment. But realistically, there's not a huge amount knocking around though, is there? The SU-22 HE bomber is going for the Mirage. That's not going to end well for the SU-22, surely. Command back in this point for Z2. Should be back to neutralize. Mirage taking fire from the MiG-29. Goes down! Finally, a Mirage goes down. Z2 will be happy about that. More reinforcements look like they're coming in to this top point. Surely, these choppers should be able to find and kill that command now. Over here, there's going to be no movement at the very bottom there at this point in time at least. Here, Flame Tank is a bit far forward there, does get annihilated by the infantry. There's a lot of grenadiers there. I mean, there's every chance that Tman could edge back in here, because he's not coming up against a lot of resistance. The Metis squads are quite far back. One of them's badly damaged as well. I have to keep an eye on that. Down here, Tman's holding. Tman is holding. The infantry have made it all the way to the town from Z2, but Tman's holding. I kind of expected him to sort of crumple in the middle, to be honest, because there wasn't a lot there. Even with the T-55 fire support there, it's not doing a lot. Infantry engaging infantry here. All the choppers are down. The VAB command is still alive. It's going back into the point. Z2 just not managing to find those kills that he needs sometimes. Back to +1 for Tman. This is a lot of scrapping here, but look at this. There's 2 supply trucks there for Tman. He can repair and rearm all of these infantry. So once they get damaged enough, he can just pull them out. Whereas there's no supply here, or no supply left for Z2. Look at this. There's a grenadier of Voltigers at the back. It's managed to kill the command that was sat at the back there, and is now plodding through the point. At least I assume that was a command vehicle. It's also going to stop any reinforcements coming in. Very sneaky, Tman. Very sneaky. I kind of had visions a few minutes ago of Z2 managing to crumple Tman in the middle, but I'm not sure it's going to happen. Tman's defense is just pretty solid. And he's managed to get back in this point, which is impressive. There's just not enough in there for Z2 in terms of standard infantry. Here's the reinforcements coming in. 30mm grenade launcher and SPG-9 would be fantastic, but... boom, dead. Boom. Oh, it misses. Can we get the back one? Oh, they've deployed. This could be the end of the Grenadier Voltigeurs. MiG-29 in there, looking for the Jaguar HE. The rest of the map, Tman's holding. It's a long supply lines here. No matter which point you're in, the supply line is pretty long, unless you like defending Echo. But everything takes ages to get to the front. And Tman's holding. And pushing still. I'm very impressed, Tman. I've got to be honest. I'm very impressed. There's an AMX-10 around the back of this side again. Firing in at these infantry. There's a T-55 right next to it. And they're just ignoring each other. Eventually, that AMX-10 is going to move close enough to kill that T-55 before the T-55 sees it. Grenadiers did die here, as expected. But Tman's in the point, and look at this, more Grenadiers coming in. No command, but more Grenadiers. Are they all coming into this point? Yeah, deploying at the back of it. I mean... what a weird game. This is just genuinely not how this map usually plays out. Still Mirages with the air superiority, really. SU-22 trying his best. Here comes a MiG-29. Can it get another kill? There's a badly damaged Mirage there. It does get the kill. Very nice. Can it get another? Oh, it does. That's 2 Mirages down in one pass. There's another Mirage in here, though, going for that chopper. Chopper is badly damaged. But those Grenadiers are almost there. Incidentally, that T-55 died. I suspect to the MX-30 B2s. Still +1 to Tman. Zishrung's coming in there. One dropping off at the back to stop any more Tman stuff getting around the back. Vab's moving into this point. Still no command here, but Milan's coming in, a Mistral coming in. Some supply coming in for those Grenadier Voltigeurs there. What a strange game. As I say, it's always a slow one. There's no getting around it. This map, it's always slow. Tman pushing out here with his AMXs. Probably going to clear up and at least kill that Strela, I would have thought. Although, it might be down a little bit of a hill there, I think. Yeah, that is a little hill. It's probably just out of view at the moment. Some more T-55s coming in. Over here. A very badly damaged Mi-24 trying to kill these infantry that are on the way in. Loads more MX-30s coming in. Mirage coming in for that. Down it goes, unsurprisingly. Lots of Strelas going for the Mirage, but it does get out. I mean, Tman has played this exceptionally well. Z2 on the move at the top here, trying to get all those units out of this top point. Come on, Z2. Push him out. Not particularly rooting for either player, by the way. I want to see if Tman gets pushed out of here, what he can come up with next. Because this has been just a very strange game across the board. Mistral and the VAB T20 annihilating that Mi-24. Down it goes. Mistral gets the final hit. TO-55's hitting the Mistral though. That VAB just sitting there quite happily. Over at this side. Tman holding the center. I mean, Grenadiers going up against the 30mm grenade launcher. But look at this here. The VABs have come round the back of this point. AMX 30 EBGs coming around the back as well. Oh. Tman has retaken this point. That is not an easy task if it's reinforced well. I mean, I've got to give it to Tman here. This has been exceptionally well played. Cluster bomber coming in, going for all of those vehicles. Oh, it lands behind. It must have been on attack ground rather than attack the vehicle. Mirage coming in. Going for that cluster, but we'll just back off. Currently neutralized, though. As the command has finally been killed at the top here. But both the TO-55s are dead. There's one BMP left. That Milan 2 is just wrecking stuff. Can he get the other one? Oh! But Z2 has the point, is the main thing. Z2 has a point. Command is heading in for Bravo, though, now. Down at the bottom, there has been a little bit of movement there. Grenadiers have taken some damage. The SPG-9's pushing up. Reinforcements coming into this point. Being dropped off early. But I think that was a surrender. I'm assuming from Z2, yeah. Wow. Tman, my mind is blown. I was genuinely just speechless at parts of that. Wow. I can't believe that worked. Genuinely can't believe that worked. I honestly thought at the start your units pushing that way were going to get completely annihilated because of the time it would take to get there versus a forward deployment team. But the Gazelle Hots caused such a distraction, especially the one at the bottom, and forced an early deployment of some of those units. What a game. That was, yeah, strength to strength for Tman there. Really well done. Mirage is going to end up getting MVP here because the Mirages were doing an amazing job. Metis did alright there, though. Metis. You know what? I'm giving MVP to the Mirages because the Mirages won that game. They annihilated so many Mi-24s, and it was the Mi-24s that would have stopped Tman in his tracks at every point of this game. They would have killed the infantry, they would have killed the tanks, they would have stopped everything if they'd been alive long enough. But the Mirages just annihilated them at every turn. And that air superiority for the majority of the game for Tman just made such a difference. Because I've played on that map. I've really struggled against an opponent who had really good anti-air and choppers. and I just couldn't get air superiority to deal with the choppers, and then I couldn't advance because of the choppers. It was an absolute nightmare. Every time even an anti-air unit poked out of the forest, I was getting mullered by helos, and I just couldn't get them shot down. So, really well played there. That was just... yeah. Don't get me wrong, Z2 is an amazing player as well, but that was Tman playing exceptionally well and just the right thing at every turn. Really, really enjoyed that one, just as a game that really was unexpected in its outcome. Well played, guys. Very well played to Tman. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please do like, share, subscribe. I'll see you all soon for some more WARNO.